Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Dungeon Boss Respawned. Today I'm just gonna talk about what happened since the last video, which is basically not a lot. We have been promised a rework for PvP that is still outstanding, like it's still not happened yet. They wanted to run with the last update, but something happened, something got in the way and it didn't go online, so we're still waiting on that. There have been no new heroes, no new events or anything, so it's basically come down to grind XP, final ascension all your heroes, and do storylines to get stars, and yeah, that's about it. There's no real use in doing PvP since they actually reworked the boss leaderboard. It's now only level 70 and up players. So as you can see, it's only 15 people that actually have done something. I mean, Juju only has gotten attacked 24 times. That's all he did, or they did. But there's actually no real reason to go for rewards, because you only get a title for first place, and that's it. I mean, yeah, you have the rewards here with 70 tokens and 500 gems. The 500 gems is a joke, since gems are mainly useless at the end game in the current state of the game. And I mean, even without these 70 tokens, I'm gonna 6-star Wrath until like whenever I get done with all the storylines on storyline 4, because I currently am at 164 out of 250, and for the last one I get 150. So I'm far more than done whenever I get to this, but I still am ways off from unlocking it, because they changed the values needed to unlock those. As you can see, I have finished it on Ignis, but I can't do it on any other character because I did Ignis before the update. So everywhere else you need 50 storyline 4 heroes completed. So I'm currently working on that, and it's taking a while, since I'm not really in the mood for playing it too much. We've also gotten a rework for the Tower of Pawnage, or I think it should have gone live. I didn't really bother to do it. I mean, for everyone that plays Dungeon Boss, this looks like an easy Tower of Pawnage, but for anyone who played Dungeon Boss Respawn, they know it's not that easy. Because as you can see, at least alone, the levels alone, like level 58, level 58, or 57, 57, 56, and the whole tower is like that. And if you look here, I have a level 57, and the rest is 56, 55, 50, 52, 40. It's really hard to get to XP potions. So it's also incredibly difficult to actually level up every hero, because the 5000 XP potion is basically just one level until like level 50, and then you already need more than one, I think. So it's kind of hard getting all the levels on the heroes that you need every few levels. You have these Master Trainer and Superior Hero Persuader quests here. I mean, yeah, it gives 1,600 XP potions. It's basically just a joke. Like, you don't need it. Like, for things like the Champion Star Seeker, you can't actually finish it because there are no dungeons coming, and like there is nothing else than just those dungeons here. And we didn't get any new events yet, with like a few more dungeons to complete so that you can finish this one. Then you have to collect the crowns for your guilds. Yeah, I've been doing that every day. But then we come to this achievement here. I'm at 16 days, apparently, according to this achievement. I've been doing the daily missions since March 1st, every day. I'm 99.9% sure that I have not missed a single day. But it reset. I finished the 7 days. I'm pretty sure I should have already finished the 30 days a long time ago. And I wanted to check how long it took me, how long it's gonna take me for the flawless. And then I saw that I was at 14 days. I was like, okay, that doesn't make sense. But yeah, that's a known bug, I guess, within the community. I'm not sure if the developers and the community manager know about it, but it's a known bug for us. I mean, what are the titles? Reliable and flawless. Oops, wrong one. Pretty sure I don't have those. Green machine, okay. No, I don't have those. Yeah. The shop is lackluster. You get evos, you get tokens at fairly high prices for one token. The gold one, yeah, I mean, you need gold, a lot of it. And as long as you're half active playing, you're never gonna be able to buy any potions because you're always gonna be full of them. Or at least what the shop would sell you anyways. And those reset every day, but they're random, so they can be 100 XP potion, they can 400, 1600, 5000. It's random. So it's also not really a reliable way of getting XP potions. The portal hasn't gotten an update. It's still 3000 gems for 10 times summons, and it's still the same drop chances, which I'm fine with. But it would be nice to have featured heroes again, because it's kinda hard to get certain heroes to 6 stars or close to 6 stars. I mean, he's not gonna take too long. I already got 170 of his tokens. Well, basically you take all the well, I got 160 because I got 10 for free because I unlocked him with the loyalty rewards. So you basically get all the way up to 5 stars just by the storyline alone, plus the 10 that I got for every hero. So basically I got 160 tokens from Ignis so far, and I got yeah, 153 tokens for Eternal Rogar, and so on. So she also has 150. So I got 60 tokens from her already. I think that was not event, a season, a PvP season that I actually played back then, and I think a weekly reward. But that's about it. Let's see in chat. Nothing. Okay. Well, what do you expect? Unless there is some big thing coming. These have been here for like over a month now. They're already done. Everyone got the rewards as far as I know. That's the storyline I'm working, and that's the season. It's basically 10% attack and defense boost for Dark and Beast heroes, which does not do a lot at all. It's like, I mean, it's not even showing. He should get 20% attack and defense boost, but it's not showing. I guess it's only showing during a fight. Yeah, we still have a lot of constructs running around. but I think the meta has been pretty decent so far. One of the best teams is still anything with Rayla, basically. Let's just go... Who do I want? Let's just go a light team. Yeah, it doesn't really matter anyways. Yeah. No difference. So yeah, just using Rayla basically gives you the upper hand against almost any team. Like if you're going against a construct team on the same level, it's probably gonna be hard. This defense is one of the most annoying defenses that I've seen, so I just set it up. I mean, my heroes are suboptimal, like the level and star wise, but it doesn't really matter. Like, wow, I got 15 attacks in that I lost. That's 32 trophies with the one that where I attacked and lost. There's no real like incentive to actually do PvP except for the tokens, which I'm not really in a rush to get, because it's kinda, yeah, you already get tokens pretty frequently, and once there is an event, if you've done all the storylines for a hero, you're basically set with 6-starring him or them once they get an individualized event where you get tokens from them. Because that's the thing that happened with Raph. Like, I got those tokens from him from his event, and the rest is from the storylines. I think I got him once from the portal. So the portal essentially is useless in its current state. Like, you just pull it and you get like 4 or 5 times bronze heroes, then a few silver, and maybe a gold hero or 2. And if you're really lucky, you get like 1 time a legendary hero in a month or something, because a 5% chance is like stupidly low, and without featured heroes or anything, yeah. So there is not a lot going on. A lot of players have already gone above the, yeah, above and beyond what is good and evil. A lot of level 80 players already, a lot of high level 70s and everything. I'm in no rush. There is no real reason to get there except to finish the game. And once I finish the game, what I'm gonna do? Like, just PvP until they give us something better to do? Nah. I'm just doing my dailies. Maybe if I got some time to kill, I'm gonna run a few storylines here and there to further progress. But other than that, it's, yeah, it's kinda down at the moment without any events going on. So I really hope that they bring the fix for PvP and give us a PvP event or something to celebrate it, whatever. Give us something to do, game, or boss fight, developers, anything. Give us an event, give us the promised update, and we'll be happy for another month or so. Just don't let us wait any longer. I've told them on Discord, told the community manager, if they would have given out the invites to anyone else than the most dedicated player base, nobody would be playing this game. If someone got an invite now and got to play the game, I mean, it's still in beta, so take that with a grain of salt, but if anybody that is new to the game would have gotten an invite and would have been playing it, they would have played it for like 2 weeks, right, with the hype. And if they came on today like on my account, with nobody in general chat, nobody really doing PvP. I mean, yeah, okay, except maybe the first 3 people. And then nothing. Only 15 people on the leaderboard. No new content once you finish the story. Like, not even higher difficulties or whatever that we usually get. No events, except the old survey posters that they should have removed a long time ago. And nothing to do. Yeah, they wouldn't be playing anymore. And I mean, all the things that I just showed you are kind of proof that the 2 weeks that a new player would have taken to not play it anymore has finally caught up to us. Like, to all the OGs, the big names in Dungeon Boss, all the guys that you always see on top of the leaderboards, no matter if it's PvP or PvE, all the guild masters and the officers from the big guilds. Everyone is just kinda slowing down, not logging, or, well, I mean, not logging on. Yeah, I know from a few people that they're not playing until the next update or the next big event or anything, since they're basically done. Like, they don't have anything else to do. And in a beta, that shouldn't happen. Like, there is either something very wrong with the game flow, or it's just too little updates. Like, too little content updates. And I think it's lacking in both departments. The added feature of the goblins that give gems and celestial evos felt great in the beginning. But now, it's just whatever. You just get a few gems here and there. I mean, I'm not done with ascending everyone on purpose. I could have finished all of them. But currently it's the only way to actually get to the combine evo screen, to have someone who is not ascended fully. And I mean, you can see I'm lacking a lot of evos in some departments, and then I have a bunch of them in others. And now if we look at the celestial evos, yeah, I'm never gonna get rid of 52 murky evos. But those drop the most often, the most common for me, at least. With the dungeons that I've been running and the luck that I got from the goblins. Gems, you get gems from the tower by doing the daily mission, the daily tower. You get gems, woo, 229. Maybe a few here and there sprinkled. Nope. Oh, 14. Whoo. Well. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Like 250 maybe. And what's in the shop? Evos. So the currency that you get here, Evos. What do you do with gems? Evos and tokens. And gold. What do you do with gold? Level up the hero abilities. And craft evos. They're pretty expensive. 1 million gold for an evo that you could just wait for and get to drop from a random goblin. So, like, the game flow is, in my opinion, completely screwed. They took away honor from PvP, so we don't have an honor shop, we don't have crafting, so the only real uses for gems are skins whenever there's an event, and there's like 2 or 3 skins maybe, at most, if you don't have them already. They cost like 500 gems. Evos, but at some point you're done with ascending everyone. and then you're just stockpiling them. So whenever a new hero arrives, you're just gonna have to level them up and ascend them. And you're gonna have everything, except maybe the XP potions. But you're gonna have all the necessary evos already. You're not gonna be playing a lot. It's logging on, seeing, okay, there's a new event for a hero, unlocking them, ascending them, maybe leveling them up, maybe running a few storylines, and then you're just gonna get bored again. You don't have to farm for anything anymore. Well, at the point where I'm at and where a lot of people are, I've seen a few accounts that already have a crazy amount of gems. I think one of my guildmates is like at 200,000 gems or something like that. Yeah, what's the point? Like, whenever you get a hero to 6 stars, you don't get ether anymore for the next token that you get from that hero. You get gems. What do you do with gems? Buy other hero tokens. Once you have all of them at 6 stars, what do you do with gems in the current state of the game? Nothing. So currently I'm just waiting and praying that we get something. Something to bring back the hype, bring some new life into this game, which is crazy to say because it's been out for a little over 2 months in the beta. Like, I don't know. To be honest, I wouldn't mind them just closing down the game for another month or two, like closing the beta, fixing all the bugs and the problems that we currently have in this game, which, to be fair, there are not too many in comparison to what I know, what I've experienced in other games. But fix everything, give us a good, polished game in like 2 or 3 months time, release it for everyone, and like, the next problem is that it is a Netflix exclusive, so a lot of the player base from Dungeon Boss are not gonna go over to Dungeon Boss Respawn anyways, because they don't feel like they get their money back from spending monthly dollars on a Netflix subscription just to play Dungeon Boss. So I know that it's not their fault. They've been bought by Netflix and they're being paid by Netflix, so they have to do basically what Netflix tells them to do. And as far as we know or think to know, the only thing that they have been paid for is to give us a new Dungeon Boss game. I don't know if they're being paid for actually giving us a good Dungeon Boss game. So with all of this said, and all of this being put out from me into the internet, onto YouTube, I am very anxious about this game, about this genre, about this story, or whatever you want to call it, because it doesn't really seem like it's gonna like get any better in no timely manner. Like, it doesn't matter if it's in 2 years or 2 months. I don't think it will get much better. I'm not even sure that this game is actually gonna come out the way it is right now. They would have to put a lot of hours in, and from the infrequent and not even working updates I don't see this game working. As sad as it is, unless they are like secretly working, like if they have their team split in two and one part of the team is working on quick fixes and like hot fixes, patches and everything, and they're just being held up by something, and the other team is continuously working on content updates in the background that they're gonna release once the game fully comes out. Unless that's the case, I don't think Dungeon Boss Respawn will bring Dungeon Boss to a new era. What I think is that Dungeon Boss is gonna close down in a few months. Probably because of the lack of updates, and we've already had a lot of what's it called, like legal issues with like Google Play Store updates and everything, where they need to update the game policies or something like that, and they haven't done it, so the game got like kind of blacklisted, so you couldn't actually play it or download it and log on to it, or like server side problems because of maintenance issues. So I think Dungeon Boss is gonna close down in a few months, maybe in a year, I don't know, and the rest of the player base is either gonna split up into other games, or maybe come over to Dungeon Boss Respawn. But unless they actually work on Dungeon Boss Respawn in the meantime, I don't think it's gonna live that long. And with all those kind of negative thoughts and well, negative and I would say realistic thoughts, I'm gonna leave this video here, and I guess the next time you're gonna hear from me will be whenever there is anything new in regards to Dungeon Boss Respawn or Dungeon Boss. Is it positive or is it negative? I don't care. But at the moment, there is nothing. So, this is a long one. I'm gonna stop it right there. Have a good one. Play whatever you wanna play. The most important thing is you have fun. Bye bye.